Oh, talk to me, good buddy.
Behind the wheel.
Set.
On the football field.
Oh, yeah.
In the backwoods.
Sometimes you have to lose yourself before you can find anything.
And across from Barbara Walters.
Are you a swinger?
No.
Burt Reynolds was a guy's guy with a good time grin. His rugged, manly appeal made him wildly popular in movies and on TV for decades as an actor and showbiz personality.
You said, too, that you're the only movie star who became a movie star in spite of his pictures, not because of them.
He was always quick to laugh at himself.
I'd like to be a successfully married person, but obviously not enough.
And let others joke at his expense.
Yeah, what do you want?
Norm Macdonald's SNL impersonation of Reynolds became legendary.
Yeah, I found this backstage. Oversized hat. It's funny.
No, it's not.
Sure it is. It's funny. It's funny because it's bigger than a normal hat.
His own comedic timing was hard to beat.
Sorry, I don't want to get married.
Terrific. That makes two of us.
But perhaps most famously, he was a sex symbol. His high-octane movies were not staples on the award circuit, but he ruled the box office from the late 70s into the 80s. The heartthrob delighting audiences co-starring alongside female icons like Dolly Parton, singing duets together in The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas.
Sneaking around with you, going around that too, doing what lovers do whenever they're sneaking around.
Parton tweeting, "I know we will always remember his funny laugh, that mischievous sparkle in his eye, and his quirky sense of humor. You will always be my favorite sheriff." In the 1977 classic Smokey and the Bandit with Sally Field.
You've got a great profile.
Yeah, I do, don't I? Especially from the side.
Well, at least we finally agree on something.
Yeah. You both like having my face.
He and Sally Field would be romantically involved off the set, the actor telling Lara Spencer in an interview about their love story.
You say that if we watch Smokey and the Bandit, we will see you and Sally Field falling in love on camera.
That's true. She was the love of my life. I really, to this day, think she's the most special woman I've ever dated.
Reynolds spoke to Barbara Walters in 1980 about their relationship ending.
The hardest lesson I ever had to learn in my life was that the person that you fall in love with and the person that falls in love with you is not necessarily, as a matter of fact, a lot of the time can be the worst person to spend the rest of your life with.
Field releasing this statement upon his death. "My years with Burt never leave my mind. He will be in my history and my heart for as long as I live." There were more women and more movies. In 1981's Cannonball Run, the mustachioed Reynolds looking like he was having the time of his life. His tumultuous romantic life was constant fodder for the tabloids, featuring relationships with Farrah Fawcett, Dinah Shore, and a brief marriage to Lonnie Anderson. A famous flirt, he sat down with Barbara Walters 3 times over the course of his career to discuss life and love.
I'll use an analogy for you. There's an old bull and a young bull on the top of a hill, and they look down, and the young bull is the swinger, and he says, "Let's go down there and make love to every one of those cows down there. Let's run down there and take them all." And the old bull says, "Let's walk down there and take every one of them one at a time and get to know them and love them and understand them." I'm not either one of those bulls.
What you are is you're full of bull, that's what you are.
That's what I am. That story has absolutely nothing to do with me.
Before he was a movie star, Burt was a high school football star and played college ball at Florida State. Go Noles. His acting career took flight on primetime television, playing young rebels on hit series like Gunsmoke.
All right, now get out of here while you still can.
1972 saw him give perhaps his most acclaimed performance in the harrowing drama, Deliverance.
Did we beat that?
You don't beat it. Don't beat this river.
Burt Reynolds.
He later returned to TV, winning an Emmy in 1991 for Evening Shade.
Well, you know, all those pictures, Navajo Joe, they paid off, you know?
And while challenged by health and financial problems later in life, in 1997 he made a major comeback in Boogie Nights, playing a porn director.
Now, this is a film I want them to remember me by.
earning a nomination for an Oscar and winning a Golden Globe. Reynolds had his pick of blockbuster roles, but he famously turned down the chance to play some iconic characters. In his final interview with Barbara Walters in 1998, Reynolds had the last laugh.
You either have very bad judgment or you're very unlucky.
Or generous.
It became a long-standing joke. Recently, he dished about it with Andy Cohen on Watch What Happens Live. Reynolds still laughing.
You were up for the role of Michael Corleone in the iconic movie The Godfather, the original James Bond, Terms of Endearment, Pretty Woman. Why did you pass?
Because I'm an idiot.
Reflecting on his life, he wrote in his memoir, "I always wanted to experience everything and go down swinging." Well, so far, so good. Nobody had more fun than I did.
I just go from place to place and do what I do best.
What's that?
Show off.
Yeah, you do that well.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.